and welcome to our review of the Reimo Caddy Camp. You might be surprised to see something so small that we're looking at, but this actually has a lot of surprises tucked away inside it. Let's go and have a look. First and foremost, it's a full 5-seater, and there are some motor caravans that can't say that. Let's go round to the back. Here we are in travelling mode. All this space, much bigger than the average car boot, and this is where you start your camping trip, room to load in all your gear. Caddy really is a very nice thing to drive. It's very car-like. Comes with a number of engine options. There are 2 petrol engines, both 1.4 litre. The options are a manual or automatic gearbox. So there are 2 engines in the diesel range. There's 102 horsepower. This is the top spec, which is 150 horsepower with the DSG automatic gearbox. We've got the sophistications of air conditioning, there's cruise control, and we've also got a USB socket down here and another socket to plug in your MP3 player. One very noticeable thing about the Caddy is it is an extremely quiet vehicle to drive. Engine noise is barely noticeable. It's a very quiet, very pleasant place to be indeed. Arriving on site, first thing we need to do is pop the roof up. And then we'll pop the van into site mode. Two little supports pop out there very cleverly, and then your seating drops down. So you have an option, your 2 seats there, and you've got access to your sink and a very natty little slide out cooker. The table cleverly forms part of the bed extension, so you lift up the cushion, remove your tabletop from the straps, attach a simple screw-in leg at the bottom which just clips into the upholstery, and there's your table leg. And then there's a very natty semi-concealed rail on the worktop. That's the pop on. And a nice stable table. For sleeping, you've got several options. For a single person, you've got the optional roof bed, which you simply pull down on its gas struts, climb up at the back here. You can sleep very comfortably up there. Then you've also got the options down the bottom of these pull-out beds. Simply drop down, that makes a single like that. That's 27 inches wide, 6 feet long, so it's quite a decent size. You could move the cushion out, that spare cushion out elsewhere. If you're on a double bed, not much more difficult. You have these pop-out support buttons on the side there. There's a flap underneath here, which will extend out, and then you simply rearrange the cushions, as you can see, and that makes your double bed, which is not quite 4 feet wide, but it's not bad. You can certainly sleep 2 people quite comfortably in there. Of course, at night time you don't want people to see in the windows, so you've got little elasticated curtains for all the windows, and at the cab end over the top here there's a matching curtain which goes around the cab windows on press studs. With small campervans, built-in storage is always a bit of an issue, and this one is really no exception. You've got 2 small drawers here. They're shallow because they've got to fit underneath the sink and on this side underneath the cooker. But one problem is confounded because down here, rather than storage, you've got 2 water tanks. That's for fresh, that's for waste, gravity fed from the sink above. So that could be improved with an underfloor tank. The only other storage is this little locker up here which has a shelf on top. We have the mains cable in there at the moment and our electric kettle. You could put other things in there. That's the fridge, of course. Down the bottom is simply the electric system, so you can't use that. And there's a little cubby down here in front of the wheel arch